Artists, welcome back. Studio Sprouts, where we come together to make art, have fun, and grow. I'm super curious what colors you decided to paint the inside and the outside of your bowl. Did you do any patterns? And what did you use to press down in the bottom? Remember, I had a combination of Mardi Gras beads that I cut up, even some buttons and some regular pony beads, but maybe you use sequins, or maybe you didn't use anything. You know, that's an option, right? So you'll have to tell me and send me a picture. We're gonna learn how to use this Modge Podge, which seals the bowl, makes the colors brighter, and keeps all those special things from falling out. And we're going to color our cards. Click the link below for the gratitude word list. I suggest using crayons because they're quick and easy and dry. So I'm going to show you what that looks like in the video, and then you can start using your gratitude bowl. So everything's looking really good here. Nothing's fallen out or popped off. If your beads happen to be loose or they've come out of the clay, you can actually use Modge Podge or even regular glue to put them back on. I want you to find an old beat up brush if you're going to do the Modge Podge, and use a container that you only use for art. Modge Podge is a glue, a finish, and a sealer. It holds everything onto the bowl and it makes the colors look great. It also adds shine. Notice how I'm using a very thin coat and I'm spreading it around with the tips of my brush. Modge Podge usually dries perfectly clear, but if you use it too thick, it can dry a milky white. So make sure that you spread it around really good and only use a tiny bit. You're not going to use the Modge Podge on the very bottom of the bowl because that sits against the table and you don't need it there. But you do want to do the outside of your bowl. My favorite way to do this is to spin the cardboard as I'm doing each side. Makes it so easy to get to. Just like with acrylic paint, you want to wash your brush right away with warm soapy water. If you don't, it could dry stiff and ruin it. I've provided a list of things to be grateful for in this lesson, and I recommend coloring it with crayons. You could also handwrite these words on a different piece of paper instead of printing them out. If you're using my version, separate the 3 columns by cutting them into strips. Then we're going to cut them down even smaller piece by piece. The goal is to have small pieces of paper that fit in your bowl. It's going to take some time to cut all your pieces up. Then I want you to go back and sort through them and decide what you're going to keep and if anything needs to be trimmed down a little bit more. As you're cutting, do your best to stay organized. Keep all your words in one pile and all your extra scraps in another. If it's too much to cut through the whole strip, break it into pieces. Ooh, this one says books. I love books and I'm very grateful for them. This part of the project requires a lot of cutting, so feel free to take breaks if you need it. Okay, let's talk about gratitude and cleaning up. They actually go together. Aren't you thankful that you get to make art at home? Aren't you grateful that you get to do these projects? I am, so I want you to be a helper and get those scraps to the garbage. Take as many trips as you need. Okay, this gratitude bowl is ready to be put to use. Just add the words and start picking. I'm gonna draw one more reminder for the day. Let's see what it is. Ooh, hugs and kisses. Love it. Thanks for doing another fun project with me. Maybe you can take a little video of you using your gratitude bowl and send it to me, or take a picture with your gratitude bowl and tell me what you're grateful for today. I would love to hear your thoughts and stay connected with you. You can share your art with us by emailing myart@studiosprout.com or tagging us on Instagram @studiosprout.